Hello, hello. I need to get one of those TV tray type deals that I could have on my lap when I'm outside, just like a makeshift disc. How's everyone? How was your Saturday? It's gorgeous out here in Canada. How are you? Oh, looks like somebody just experienced a huge loss. Everything they thought they wanted turned out to be not. Okay, so I'll just start talking as people join the room. I am a tarot reader. I specialize in past life tarot. I am planning to give away free past life tarot readings today, one per person, and each reading is a 3-card reading. I'm giving these readings away for free because they are part of a top secret project I am working on. And part of this exchange is if you feel so generous as to loan your energy to me to help me refine my craft, I would give these readings for free. So I have separated the readings into categories. I put them into points of interest. So I tried to think like what areas of your past life would you be the most interested in knowing about if you could. So I separated them. Good morning, Nicole. Thank you for following. I separated them into love, friends and family, career, and spirituality. And each category has 3 readings to choose from. So if you are interested, I will add your name to the list and we can get going. Hi. So James, what's going on is I am a past life tarot reader and I am currently working on a top secret project. I'm at the part of the project creation where I am willing to share in exchange for energy. So these readings are free today, and I separated them into 4 points of interest of a past life, and you get to choose what you want to see for free today. If you're interested, Nicole, I'll write you down first. Okay. Nicole Monroe. Party. Okay. And James. B.21. Okay, so I have you both written down. I'm going to start with Nicole. Okay. Okay, Nicole, I want to start by saying this, okay? Why past lives? Why bother looking at them? Yo, dude, what's good? Not too much, not too shabby. I'm just chilling in the neighborhood, you know? Okay, so, why past lives? Why bother looking at them? You, me, and everyone in this room and everyone in this world are, in this very moment, the product, the result, the direct result of everything we've ever experienced so far, up until this very moment. Up until this very moment. Hold on here, sorry. I forgot to turn off my notifications. It's very distracting when your notifications are just coming down. Okay. So as we are the result of everything we've ever experienced, it would make sense that if we're trying to connect deeper to ourselves, get to know ourselves a little bit better so that we can make clearer steps forward in our future, it would make sense to have some reflection backwards. Right now we look at our childhood for any meaningful information. We look at our adolescence and all the way up through to our young adulthood. We look at our first relationships, our first jobs, the relationships with our parents, our neighbor. Did we have pets? You know, we look at all that important information, and we started going back even further. Right now people use hypnotherapy, which is something on my bucket list I would really like to experience myself. But right now people use hypnotherapy to experience a past life regression. I discovered a nifty talent for doing it with tarot. You are the important ingredient of this whole thing. Your gut is the most important part of this. So if I'm speaking to you, don't make it fit, okay? If your gut is saying, this doesn't feel right, then it just doesn't feel right. I can only deliver a message through what I have available within me. And sometimes it might not land, and that's okay. And that's why it's so important that when you're looking for a reader that you plan to pay, that you jive with them, because they can only deliver you messages through what they have available inside, okay? So, now that I got all that out of the way, listen to your gut, and I'm going to give you the readings, and you can tell me which one is calling to you the most. So, we have friends and family, career, love, and spirituality. Under those categories, which would you like to hear more about? That's so cool, though, what you are doing. My love life is non-existent, so I would love your advice. Okay, so in your past lives, family, perfect. With past life readings, I dive into the lives that are closely related to your life here and now, that I can draw upon useful information that you can utilize here today. So when it's your turn, we'll dig into that. You're going to follow your gut, and you're going to choose the reading that fits your feelings, okay? So family. The first spread, so there's 3 spreads under each one, so you can tell me which one is calling to you. So the first one, what was your role in the family? What was your relationship like with your mother? And what was your relationship like with your father? Spread 2, who was your mother? What was her personality? What was she like? Who was your father? What was his personality? What was he like? And who was your closest friend in this past life? The third spread, did you have any siblings? Oops. Who stands out in this past life? And what was the quality of your overall friendships in this past life? So 1, 2, or 3, or read them all again. Number 1, perfect. Okay. So without further ado, I shall connect to you, Nicole. Perfect. The wind wants to blow all my paperwork. Cards don't want to stay in the deck. Closely relates to her life. Here now. So what was your role in this past life? You have the Five of Wands in reverse. Your role in the family, Five of Wands in reverse. I want to say, I feel like a brooding, like a building resentment in my chest. So I wonder, but it's like a quiet resentment. So this is something that never, the steam doesn't get let off. This is something that you keep up, you kept up. So your role in the family, I wonder. Okay. I feel something, but I don't want to quite say it. So I wonder what that means. So I'm just going to say it. So this card in reverse is it's speaking to me of a quiet building resentment that you never did get around to voicing to anyone. The resentment comes from having a lot of responsibility and not feeling seen. Having a lot of responsibility, feeling not seen, and having no control over over your day-to-day anything. So your role in the family, you were tied up in everyone else's business and not by choice, and you basically had to be happy about it, which is where I'm getting that building resentment in the chest, where it's just kind of like bubbling and bubbling and bubbling, and it's just, it feels like entirely too much. Over responsible, underseen. That's what I'm seeing. What was your relationship like with your mother in this past life? Nicole. The Princess of Cups. Okay. So, and I got full goosebumps. So this is telling me this relationship was super important, a little bit immature, very loving. Your mom felt a little bit on the jealous side at times, but not in a negative way. It more felt like mourning for herself, like maybe there was a loss there, or something that she wishes she could have experienced herself, but never was able to bring that to fruition. But she's in this card. It's feeling like she's celebrating for you while mourning for herself in many moments. The relationship with your mom is so loving. I love it. This is a really good relationship. You have a good relationship. Yes, yes, so much. Yes, yep. Oh my God. Okay, so it's resonating. Okay. So, what was the relationship like with your father? What was the relationship with your father? So, the Hermit in reverse, your father feels immediately. I'm seeing like tall, dark, and handsome, very quiet, very to himself, very reserved. He's someone who speaks with intention. Also very loving and kind and compassionate, a protector, a provider, but he's the quiet and reserved person. He doesn't feel as wild like your mom, and wild in a totally not wild way. more so just in her personality. But your father feels like he's not someone that might have provided lots of conversation, but when there was conversation, it was deep, it was meaningful, it was loving, it was guiding, it was nurturing. I see the relationship to your dad like you had a lot of respect for him, and he had a lot of respect for you too. I just see your parents in awe of you and just like totally enjoying being your parents. Oh, she was wild. So, how was that? Ow. Ooh. Okay, so I just got like a really bad chest pain, and I feel like it was relating to your dad. So I feel like that's where the disconnect was. Like, I feel like what I shared with you was he really much felt all those things. But I don't feel like it landed on your heart the way he wanted it to. So I was adopted by my grandparents, but didn't know till I was 12. Oh, that must have been, I can't even imagine what it would feel like to find out news like that. Real mom was wild and it was hard. Love the birds singing. They're the best of sounds. Nature's music is my favorite music. I often am just sitting in my yard with my eyes closed. My neighbors are used to me now. Well, I appreciate you so much for participating. Thank you so much, Nicole. And I'm glad that this reading could have resonated with you, because I got raised like she was my sister. Oh my gosh, that must have been so confusing. My heart goes out to you. I'm sure you've done a lot of work with that, but oh my gosh, I can't imagine what it must have felt like. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, thank you, and love to you too. Honestly, I just want to surround you with all the healing, loving vibes. You feel like you're doing wonderful. But that just touches me. I'm sorry. James, it always feels weird to move from one when I have a reading that's like touches my heart, and then I'm like, okay, James, next. It feels so weird. Hi, James. Okay, so you wanted in love, right? So I'm going to, unless you've changed your mind since then, but I will read to you the 3 spreads under love. Could I get a reading, please, Mike? So I'm going to, once I finish James's reading, I'm going to make another list, and we'll go from there, okay? Stayed for the reading. Your readings are beautiful. Thank you so much, love. Okay. So, So there's 3 spreads under each. I'll read all 3 and you can tell me 1, 2, or 3. Number 1, what did you contribute to this relationship? Number 2, what were your true intentions for this relationship? So this relationship being the prominent one of this life. So whether it's the very last relationship or a very first relationship, it's not necessarily a chronological thing. It's the one that was the most prominent to you, the one that stood out to you the most in your past life. So that being said, spread number 1, what did you contribute to this relationship? What were your true intentions for this relationship? And what did you gain spiritually from this relationship? Spread number 2, what did they contribute to this relationship? What was your romantic partner's personality? And what was your romantic partner's career? The third spread, what were the strengths overall in this relationship? What was your true compatibility like with this person? And what challenges did you face as a couple? 1, 2, or 3. Jamie, do you see a new romantic relationship for me? So right now I'm just giving away free past life readings. My bestie, who also runs Moon Over Meadow, Ariel and Kelsey, they do this life, generals. They have a bunch of readings. And Ariel goes live every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you catch her, she can give you all the general readings. But today, with me, your favorite Celtic tarot, Ladyyy, it is past lives. So spread 2, please. Perfect, James. Can I please be on your list? So once I finish with James, I'm going to make a new list, okay? And then we'll go from there. So James. So from this moment on, I'm not ignoring anyone. A reading is in process. They contribute personality. Okay. James. What did they contribute to this relationship? What did they contribute to this relationship? So it's a 3 of Swords situation in reverse. I'm going to let the rest of the cards talk to me before I start talking shit, okay? Give me a second. I am upset out of all of a sudden. Okay, hold on. What was their personality? King of Swords in reverse, of course. Okay? Sorry. Okay. What was their career? I am legitimately so upset. Like, I feel like I got cheated on. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. I am so upset right now. Okay. What was their career in this past life? Definitely in charge of like a bunch of people. Definitely a leader. Obviously. No, but I'm seeing within a library, within a huge building, within a library, and there being a bunch of people. Everyone's dressed fairly formally, like in suits. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. I wonder. This feels like intelligent. Maybe he was. This person was in intelligence. I feel like this was a secret homosexual relationship. That there was a lot of secrecy. There was a lot of pain in the sense that there was room for this person to cheat on you because this relationship that you two were having was already a secret. Oh my god, I'm gay. You're gay? Well, baby, you came into this life gay and you were gay in the last one. So, I'm so sorry to share this. Okay, good. Out and loved by family, good. That is very specific. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating. I am upset for you. Like, I was so mad. I feel so mad through this reading. You know what? You deserved better. Okay, let me tell you. You deserve better. Okay, so so let me tell you the personality, because I didn't even read that. I just kind of gave you like a whole scene. So this person's personality is the King of Swords in reverse. So very deceptive, very controlling, very manipulative, very he loves mental games, and you know, when your relationship has to be a secret, that can be very easy to play, right? And that Three of Swords reverse talks to me about infidelity. And because it's in reverse, it makes me feel like secret. Like maybe you never found out, but you always knew. Right? That's the vibes there. Okay, I gotta shake off those feelings. I feel sick. I'm like, fuck that guy. So how did you like your reading? I need to get another cup of coffee and then I'm going to make another list of people. I need coffee. Please put me on the list. Heart and soul coaching. Okay. So I'm going to go through and see if everyone is still in the room who's been asking. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Heart and soul. Okay, so heart and soul, you got it. Because I don't see the other people who asked in the room. So you're on the list first, but I'm just going to get, it's Jamie. Oh, Jamie, perfect. Hi, how are you? Moonshadow Poetica. This is the lady I was talking about, Kelsey. She's one of my mates here, one of my besties, that she is such a talented reader herself. And if you're looking for this life specific, if you have any questions, if there's anything on your heart that you need to help, like if even just holding space, Kelsey is a beautiful, beautiful reader, and she's exactly who I was talking about just at the beginning of this video. So look at that. Give her a follow. Go to Moon Over Meadow. Check us out, all three of us. I'm sure there's someone in this room for you. I need coffee. Come with me. I guess I need to bring my coffee cup too. So how's everyone enjoying their Saturdays? What are you guys up to? Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, going to the sky. Only on. Sorry about the close-up. My house is an obstacle course. I'm an artist, okay? My stuff is everywhere. I'm eating some PB&J and chillin'. What? Which isn't, I'm going with the flow, which isn't me. Oh, that's always a nice place to start. Doing something out of the ordinary. Okay. Let's roll. There. Oh, guys, look before I go outside again. Look at her. She's developing so nicely. That's a huge canvas. It's blocking out the light of my life. I'll read the comments in a second. I just got to... My cat is a ninja, and I don't want him out here because he's adorable, and he'll get stolen. Anyways, he's adorable, and he'll get stolen. And he's friendly with everyone. If you pet him, he will go with you. He's a jerk. He has no loyalty. So, that is that. I've gotten used to doing these lives outside, not getting distracted by people in real time walking around. Ow, my back. Okay. So let's see what everyone was saying. Thank you for following. I'm going with the flow, which is not normal for me. I'm eating some PB&J. I just woke up. I'm proud of you for going with the flow. Oops. I almost muted you, Kelsey. Lots of universe powers these couple of days and coming up It's amazing. Thank you so much, you guys. Can you go through the readings you do, and then I can choose what resonates with me? Of course, of course, of course. You're like a beam of sunlight. Oh, you love my hair. Oh, I look amazing. Oh, thank you, guys. I don't know what to do with my hands now. Why did you make me feel awkward? Okay. So, let's get down to brass tacks. After my husband died, I want to know if I'll ever find love again. So today I am doing past life readings. I am so sorry about your loss of your husband. I can't even imagine how you must feel, and I want you to know that you will find a love again. You know, love can be found in so many places if you're open. And I also want to encourage you not to force yourself to become open to love right away. I don't know when this happened for you. I don't know how long you've been grieving, but I want you to know that there's no time limit on grief, and you will find love again. I know it. Okay, Jamie. So, my readings, the 4 categories are love, friends and family, career, and spirituality. And under each one of those, there's 3 readings. So which area are you more interested in hearing about today? Friends and family, love, career, or spirituality? Sorry, April, it's heart and souls. You're going to say love, okay. April, I would love to give you a love reading, a past life love reading. But I'm going to put you on the list, so you will be next, okay? Right now, I'm going to be connecting to Jamie for her reading. And Jamie, you would also like a love reading. Okay. And so, April. I'm just going to write your name down, April. So, in love, the first spread, what did you contribute to this relationship? What was your true intentions for this relationship? What did you go into this relationship hoping for initially? And what did you gain spiritually from this relationship overall? And by this relationship in the love readings, we're talking about that relationship that was the most significant, the most prominent in this past life. Spread number 2, what did they contribute to the relationship? What was your romantic partner's personality? And what was your romantic partner's career? And spread number 3, what were the strengths of this relationship? What was your compatibility with your partner? And what challenges did you face as a couple? Or I could read them all again. September, I added you to the list. My papers just flew away. Hold on. Oh, my chair caught it. Number 1, okay. What did you contribute to the relationship? What were your true intentions for this relationship? And what did you gain spiritually from this relationship? Jamie. Jamie. 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling like you in this relationship were very playful. You were very much the type of person that celebrates the small stuff. You contributed a lot of joy. I feel like you added a lot of joy to the day. You were playful, you were fun. I feel like sometimes you didn't know when the fun should stop, when there should be a serious moment, and that could pose a problem. But I feel like it's minor problems, small things that aren't very large. That's what this reversal is giving me. Sometimes you didn't quite know when the fun should stop for a minute and let's get serious. Let's get down to brass tacks. In this relationship, you were something of like a cheerleader, but you weren't on the sidelines. I don't feel a sidelines person, but I do feel that you were a cheerleader. Like you absolutely loved uplifting your partner. You were their cheerleader. You loved them. You loved what they had to do. You loved their ideas. Even if you didn't agree with them, I feel, which I feel you often didn't quite agree with them. You're kind of like, well, but that's not me. It's you. You want to do it. Let's go. That's the kind of person I feel that you were in this past life. And that's the kind of person I feel like you wanted to show up in your relationships for and did. Okay. What were your true intentions? Yes. What were your true intentions in this relationship? Five of Cups in reverse. True intentions. Okay, so at the beginning, it was a survival. So I feel like when you first got with this person, it was for survival. You were lacking I feel like where this life is coming from, if you didn't have a companion, you didn't have a partner, you were SOL. You were in some hot water. I feel like luck would have it and it worked out. But I feel like your true intentions from the beginning was very much from a survival standpoint. You needed this person and they showed up right on time. Funny how that happens, eh? What did you gain spiritually from this experience? Okay, so 2 cards wanted to come out. So I'm going to do both of them. So what did you gain spiritually from this experience? So Strength and Princess of Pentacles. So this feels, and I just got head to toe goosebumps. So this feels very much like this relationship helped you connect to yourself deeper. The person that you found by chance, right, that came into your life, that you experienced a lot of joy and a lot of celebration with, gave you the room and the tools to connect to yourself. This person wasn't someone who wanted to control you. I feel like I'm getting this feeling like you escaped a really bad relationship by the skin of your teeth. Like you, in your moment of desperation, had two options, and you very well could have chosen a different one, and your life could have been different. But you chose what you chose, and this person provided you healthy soil to grow. This person provided you the tools necessary to become the best version of yourself. And I feel like this is talking about strength. When you see the woman with the lion, you're looking at someone who's accepting all of themselves, even the parts that seem scary to even acknowledge within us, right? You accept all of that. And when you finally accept that, like you were saying, you're trying to move into a new direction. You have a new path with a new person to grow from. You're a new version of yourself, and you can experience life in new ways. And from there, you're growing all over again. It's like a new awakening. So this relationship provided you that space. That makes sense. I left my marriage, and you're becoming an entirely new version of yourself. This is a new journey. My brain wants to say I'm so sorry for you, but for some reason my heart and my gut are telling me that this was like a really big and good decision for you, and it's something that you should be proud of. And I feel like you have stepped foot on the best possible path for you. I did make the choice. Well, I'm happy for you. Brand new, scary, exciting beginnings. Brand new, scary, exciting beginnings. You're welcome. Okay. So I'm just taking a couple of notes here, and then I'm going to do the next one. I have a huge smile on my face. Well, I hope that this could have been a very I hope that this could have been a very uplifting experience for you, and a confirmation that you're on the right track, and that every step forward from making your decision and affirming to yourself that this is what you want, you are transforming every day, and you're becoming more and more connected with yourself every day, and that's incredible. Okay. So the next on my list, I believe, was April. Okay, I gotta stretch my legs. You're so welcome. Okay. April. Yay! Okay, so love reading, right? Unless you've changed your mind and you want to know something else about your past life. But if you're interested in love still, let me know and I'll read those readings out to you, okay? Yes, okay, love. Again, I just want to say that I'm incredibly sorry for your loss, and I am confident that you'll find love again. So I have 2 people on my list. Once I finish the list, then I'm going to recreate a list at that time if I have more time, okay? So we'll revisit adding names to the list shortly. Probably not too shortly. I'm long-winded. Okay. So I'm going to read you the list, April, and you can tell me which number best calls to you. So spread number 1. What did you contribute to this relationship? What were your true intentions for this relationship? And what did you gain spiritually from this relationship? Spread number 2. What did they contribute to this relationship? What was your romantic partner's personality? And what was your romantic partner's career? Spread number 3. What were the strengths of this relationship? What was your overall compatibility with this romantic partner? And what challenges did you face as a couple? 1, 2, or 3? Number 3, okay. We did all of the love readings in the one after another. Okay. Okay. I wish I could write faster. I wish I could scribble faster. I've tried. I cannot read it after, though. Okay, so April. What were the strengths of this relationship? What was the compatibility with your partner? And what was some challenges you guys faced? Five of Wands in reverse. This feels like don't go to bed angry. This feels like no matter what our issues are throughout the day, we're not going to go to bed angry. This feels like there's room to be yourselves, there's room to be flawed, there's room to be all this, but at the end of the day, we are not going to bed angry, or at the very least, that's what we'll try to accomplish every day. Going to bed in love. That is a beautiful strength. That is a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. It was a deal. What was the overall compatibility for this relationship? King of Wands, you guys felt very much like each other's flame, the light of your lives. It felt very passionate and compassionate. It just felt very much I want to say balanced, but in an off-balanced way, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just picturing like a dancing flame, how it's not balanced. A flame is not balanced, but it's in perfect balance always. Yes, we balanced each other. What were some challenges you may have faced? Spiritual challenges? I want to say maybe you guys struggled a little bit with spirituality. I wonder if you guys held different beliefs, and it sometimes caused a, I don't want to say like a fight, but like bantering. Like it wasn't always eye to eye. Yet somehow you guys were still perfect balance, you know? Spiritual battles. Oh, you guys feel like this relationship really felt like when you go and you buy a bag of Skittles and peanuts. You don't think that the two will go, but they go perfectly. And you're like, oh, you eat the whole bag and you're so happy but sad that there isn't any more. So you go and buy 2 more bags and your stomach hurts and you feel bad about it. But you'll never go to bed mad at the bag of peanuts and chocolate. Something like that, LMAO. You're very welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for participating. I'm glad that that could have resonated with you. That energy that I connected to feels so good. It's just put a really big smile on my face. Okay. I feel that way too. I feel I don't know if you do this or not, but do you talk to him as though he's there? Because I feel like he is. I feel like he's always with you. I feel like you could still talk to him every night before you go to bed. All the time. Okay, good. I just feel like letting you know that like he really is always right there. That just from those cards, from how close it all felt, it felt very, and this relationship resonating with this one, it feels very much like this is someone that's just going to be with you. So when we pass and that our partner is still around, we're around them, loving them, guiding them, whoever goes first. And then we come back into the next life together. And he snuggles me and I feel crazy saying it. It's the energy, right? You feel the energy. I hope that having that energy is very healing for you, because that's what the intention is always behind that kind of presence. You know, it's meant to be healing. It's meant to be comforting and loving. I like that you described it as snuggles. You're very welcome. Okay, September. Are you in the room still? You're the last on the list before I make a new list. I do not see a September, but maybe. Dun-dun-dun. September, you're here. Okay, I almost went away. A little too fast if you ask me. Jeez, what's my problem? Okay, September. So, Let's get down to brass tacks. I am going to tell you the 4 categories I have. You're going to tell me which one you feel most like digging into, zooming in on, and having a snapshot of. And then I'll read you the readings under that category. So each category has 3 readings that you get to choose from. So you get to pick one. We have love, friends and family, spirituality, and career. Love, spirituality, friends and family, and career. Can I get one next, Alyssa? Yes, so after I'm done with September's reading, and then I'm going to make a new list. How about friends and family? Perfect. Okay, so the first spread. What was your role in your family? What was your relationship like with your mother? What was your relationship like with your father? Spread number 2. Who was your mother and what was their personality? Who was your father and what was their personality? And who was your closest friend in this past life? Spread number 3. Did you have any siblings? Who stands out to you the most in this past life? And what was the quality overall of your friendships? 1, 2, or 3, or read them all again. Number 2, perfect. Okay. Alrighty, Roo, without further ado, I shall connect to you. Okay, September. So I'm just going to keep addressing you by September, unless you have a different name you'd like me to address you as from here on out. If everything's good to go, just put a green heart or whatever colored emoji, whatever, and I will get started. August. Okay, I love that so much. Oh, I'm getting deja vu. Okay. August. Your mother? Who was your mother? What was their personality? Who was your father? What was their personality? Who was your closest friend? Okay, August. What's your mom? What was their personality? 5 of Wands, upright. You know, they say we all, you get aligned with other people on that same vibration. This card keeps jumping out today. Your mom feels like, to me, like she was a really big go-getter. She feels very much like the personality that when she walks into a room, everyone's attention is on her. And she likes it. She's like, Okay, I have power here. I got the control here. She feels very, but I don't see an overly negative side to that. Not saying that she couldn't express negative traits to enjoying the control of a room, but her personality just feels very magnetic and like it attracts people. And so the Five of Wands, there's people that look happy and people that look like they're side-eyeing the guy, right? So there's that energy of your energy is very magnetic and it brings all kinds of people to you. So, and I'm getting all the goosebumps. Your mom felt very intelligent, but she liked things quickly. She's got that fiery energy. It's like if I got the idea and I wanted it done yesterday. I get the sense that she really enjoyed organization or organizing. Your mom really enjoyed organizing people. So I wonder if she was involved. I feel very much like she might have been involved a lot in community work. Because she has that fiery, controlling personality, but like I said, it doesn't feel negatively utilized. It feels positively utilized. It feels very much like she could round up a bunch of rambunctious children, hell bent on ruining an adult's day. You know, like it feels like she could stand up to that task. So if I had to say your mom's personality, it was very much in charge, magnetic, quick, brilliant. She's got great ideas. She's very charismatic, and she's a go-getter. Okay, so let's find out about your father. Who is your father? Okay, so when I split the deck, the Wheel of Fortune flashed at me and then the Tower came. So this talks to me, your dad and his personality might have been a little reckless. I feel like this card is sharing with me someone who had an addiction to reckless behavior, like maybe gambling or it feels very much like gambling in some way. Whatever the desired way to gamble for this time would be. Either way, it feels like oftentimes, more often than not, your dad was not good at gambling and should never have been gambling. That's what I'm feeling. Should have never been gambling, had no business doing it. I also don't feel like your mom put up with that. So I feel like he and your mom ended up being friends rather than lovers. So your dad was still very much in your life, just not as a couple with your mom. He felt very much like an annoying uncle that showed up, but it was your dad. That's the energy I'm getting. Okay? And the final question, who was your closest friend? That checks out. Okay. Your dad is very unlucky in this life too. Okay. Who is your closest friend? Bring me to a past life. Oh, the Eight of Swords. Closest friend, Eight of Swords. Okay. This feels very much like you might have been your mom's right-hand man throughout her like community adventures and that kind of stuff from time to time. From time to time, I say, like all the time. This feels very much like you made friends with adults. You're the mature child. You're the kid that the drunk adults would spill all their secrets to. You probably were put in some situations that made you feel very uncomfortable and unsafe. That's what I'm hearing. And it feels like you had a hard time trusting and connecting to other people. And so your friendships were, I want to say the word shallow, but not shallow. It's the wrong word. They just weren't deep from your perspective. Like you got to know people. You're a very good person. You're a very compassionate, caring person, but you didn't feel like you could trust anybody to reciprocate it to you. So it's not something that you were open to. And I'm getting the sense too that the friendships that you cultivated, maybe they didn't realize that you were holding a lot back, because I do get the sense that a lot of your mom rubbed off on you. I feel like because in this life you were spent so much time with her, you would have picked up on a lot of traits. So I feel like you also are a very, very magnetic person. You just weren't, open to, well, don't throw my papers. You just weren't open to cultivating those deeper connections with people as far as letting them into you. Okay. Oh, jeez Louise. That checks out. I'm not close to him anymore. I wish I knew what decade this was. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. So, yeah, I don't know for certain. This is a small part of a larger project that I'm working on that's top secret. But one day soon, sorry, my butt was itchy. I thought I was going to scratch it discreetly. I didn't think my butt was on the screen. But anyways, it's part of a larger project. And I will be able to share that kind of information because it goes deeper from this point on. But this is all I'm sharing so far. Okay, so I think that was the end of my list. I think I'm good to start a new one. Yes, so I'm going to do I think I'm going to do 3 more readings, and then I'm going to sign off and go check on my son and his friend at the park. So, 3 more. So I'm just going to I believe, has been asking for quite a while. And Demunia Casabella as well, but I don't know if she's still here. Yeah, Ashtene for sure is first. Sorry, everyone that's just joining. I'm just going to do my due diligence here first. So, Muna Casabella, are you here still? It only shows me top viewers. I can't see all the viewers. Good morning. Okay, so I don't think she's here. I'll give her a second to say hello before Thank you so much for sharing my live. Okay, so I don't think she's still here. That's fine. The next one would have been... Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I have Ash Tene on here. I have 2 more spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a drawn to. So I'm going to have everyone put their favorite colored heart or just your favorite emoji here. Before you do that, understand that I'm giving away past life readings that closely relate to this life. So you're not going to be asking me a question. I created 4 categories, points of interest, and under each category, there are 3 readings that I created. So under there, you'll be able to choose which reading you want. So there's 12 readings to choose from. We'll go from there. So, okay, everyone, if you're interested, you're putting your things. I'm going to do drawn to pick 2 more people. I'll give everyone a second to put in their crazy emojis, and then I'll pick one. Okay. So I got Lori and Manulia. Lori and Manulia. Sweet country girl. Sorry, I wish my chicken scratch was faster. So, Ash Tene. This is where we're going to start. Thank you guys so much for participating. You don't know how much this means to me. So, Ash Tene. If you are okay with it, I'll keep referring you to that. Otherwise, you are welcome to share with me, my other page is back there, what you would like me to refer to you as instead. So, otherwise... Alyssa. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to go grab that other page and I'll read these all to you. Ouch. Okay. Hello, my name is Alyssa. Thank you. All right, Alyssa. So, would you like to learn more about love, friends and family, career, or spirituality within the past life of yours? Love. Okay. The song Love Doctor just popped up into my head. Okay. So I'll read the 3 spreads that I created under love. And you can let me know which one you're feeling the most drawn to. So the first spread, what did you contribute to this relationship in your past life? What were your true intentions for this relationship? So these questions, I should just say, are drawing upon the most prominent relationship. So you don't know if you had many relationships in this past life or just one, right? So we are drawing upon the prominent one that made changes to your spirit, okay? So what did you contribute to this relationship? What were your true intentions in this relationship? And what did you gain spiritually from this relationship? Number 2, what did they contribute to this relationship? What was your romantic partner's personality? And what was your romantic partner's career? Number 3, what were the strengths of this relationship? What was your compatibility like with this romantic partner? And what were some challenges that you might have faced as a couple? 1, 2, or 3, or read them all again. 2. Perfect. What did they contribute to this relationship? What was your romantic partner's personality? And what was their career? Okay. Whoops. Alyssa. Into a past life of Alyssa's that personally wants to go into What did they contribute to this relationship? What did they contribute to the relationship? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I just heard the word fear. I feel like this person might have been a little bit more inclined to play it safe. I feel like taking things for chance or just jumping towards something was incredibly scary for them. This feels like someone who might have been like not stepping on the cracks for fear of breaking his mommy's back. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this person. Still very curious and intellectual, though. That's what I'm hearing, too. Very curious and intellectual. But we'll get into that, into the personality. But what they contributed was a lot of anxiety. I feel like there was a lot of anxiety in the relationship. And it wasn't, like, anxious because, like, there was a fear of, what's the word? A fear of lack of security for the relationship. It had nothing to do with that. It was more so like outward stuff was always worrying this person. They were very preoccupied with like the worst case scenario. What could go wrong? How can we prevent this? You know, and they're just meticulously planning and taking no chances. Okay? So what was their personality? What was their personality? Oops, I didn't want to put that card away. What's their personality? Two of Swords. Okay, so so this person feels like someone that really wanted to be a decision maker. They really wanted to be able to take charge and take control, but they just couldn't. There was such a fear behind taking charge. I feel like this person doubted themselves a lot, and so their personality was very much like, it must have been exhausting to be in a relationship because it was very much like coaxing that scared cat out from under the bed all the time. That's the energy I'm feeling. But you know what? I also, as I'm laughing at this energy, I feel like this person wants to tell me, yeah, but I'm really good in bed. So I feel like there might have been a positive to experiencing this kind of exhaustion. What was their career like? What was this person's career like? What was this person's career? Wait, is that the... Yeah. What was their career? What was their career? The Fool. I feel like this person was very... Oh my gosh. Okay, so this person is like an off-grid person, and they're not... this feels like a recent past life. I'm going to say that much. They feel very much like they don't have a bank account. They don't have like a social security number. They don't have any of this kind of stuff. They feel very much like someone who has a lot of distrust, is afraid of a lot of worst case scenarios, and someone who lets their fear control their life. So they're not participating in society the way other people are. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Oh no, LOL. This feels like a very exhausting relationship. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This past relationship feels very exhausting. But he had good D, apparently, so there's that. And you know, they usually do. Hey. But this also, I just want to clear up something that I feel compelled to say. The Fool card wasn't saying that he doesn't work. He doesn't work traditionally. Everything this person did in the past was, like, he was very resourceful and could bring in income. You guys weren't, like, living lavish, but he was able to work and bring in income. It just was not conventional. It wasn't, like, it was cash jobs. It was stuff like that. It was very much off-grid. So past life will be similar to this life. So so your past life can very much be very similar to your life here and now and how things are playing out. It can also signify why things are going so differently. So if you notice in this life, maybe you have like a intense reaction to a type of person, say like this is a type of person, right, that you dated. Do you find that you have an intense reaction negative to this type of person, or an intense reaction positively to this type of person? That is a clue about what you might have lived in your past life. If you have relationships with certain themes, it doesn't have to be with the same person. Like for me, I date the exact same guy in a different skin suit. So I went on a 5-year single journey. I'm going on year 6. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm reconnecting to myself. But there's a thread that's very much similar, right? So if you can find that thread, it'll give you so much more clarity as to what you're even doing. And then you can decide from that moment on how you're choosing to work with that clarity forward in your life here. Yeah, my ex was like that, and he definitely not a positive reaction. What an interesting reading. I'm on a 1-year single journey because of that ex. You know what? I'm proud of you. I'm true. And thank you so much for your compliment about the reading, by the way. But I am very proud of you for doing the single journey. I have 10-star reviews so far. I'm the best lay I've ever had, and I am great company. I love myself today, not like yesterday. I'm cooler, I'm calmer, and I'm gonna be okay. Just like you. The first 2 years is uncomfortable because you're getting to know yourself. You're feeling, yes, you're getting to know yourself. It can be uncomfortable. You're getting to know what it's like to be alone. You're not participating in different routines that you once did when you had someone, you know? So you're learning what you want to do with that empty space. And at first it's sad. You go through your stages where it's sad, there's grief, it's uncomfortable, it feels like earth-shattering and earth-ending. At least it did for me. And then there's that numbness, and then there's that point where you decide, okay, so I'm calling it a single journey. That's that decision. I'm committing to myself at this point. I deserve to feel good. I deserve to at least get to know me. I think I'm pretty cool. And now that I've gotten to know myself a little deeper, I'm realizing that sharing space with someone romantically is actually a big deal to me. And if I want to do that in the future, I know myself better now so that I can choose a more compatible partner in the future. The more you know yourself, the better you are to choose who you want to kick your boots off with at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm very, very happy that that resonated with you. And yes, very much picky. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Because you deserve to be a little picky, you know? Okay, so the next on the list is Lori. Is Lori in the house? Is Lori here? Is Lori in the house? Hi. Okay, so Lori, I am going to go through the categories, and you can let me know which one you're the most interested in hearing more about today. So we have love, spirituality, friends and family, and career. Which one do you want to know more about? Itchy. Actually going to grab another cup of coffee because I need one. Actually, I'll do it after this reading. Okay, so love. I love love. So there are 3 readings. I'm going to read them all to you, and you'll let me know which one you're the most drawn to. The first spread, what did you contribute to this relationship? What were your true intentions with this relationship? And what did you gain spiritually from this relationship? Number 2, what did they contribute to this relationship? What was your romantic partner's personality? And what did your romantic partner do for a living? What was their career? Number 3, what were the strengths of this relationship? What was your compatibility like with this partner? And what challenges did you guys face as a couple? If you want me to read them all again, I totally could. The challenges spread. Okay. So that's spread number 3. Okay. So Lori, 3rd spread. What were the strengths of this relationship? What was the compatibility? And what challenges did you face as a couple? Strengths, compatibility, and challenges. Strengths, compatibility, some of the strengths of this relationship. What are the strengths of this relationship? Strengths, 8 of Cups. I'm going to read this as a group, all the cards together. I want to say, as a couple, you guys faced a lot of loss. There was a lot of loss surrounding you guys throughout your relationship. In the strengths position, this makes me feel like you guys really held each other up. It feels very much like, I'm getting all the goosebumps. It feels very much like when one's grieving outwardly, the other one was inward, and it just like you guys were each other's rock. When one was breaking, the other one was the rock, and it would just switch. It feels like there's a lot of loss, but your strength in this relationship was the way you guys held each other up through it all. I'm going to keep going though. Okay? It's compatibility, overall compatibility. Six of Wands. There's a lot of celebration as well. There's celebration, there's joy. There's healing. I feel like that you guys experienced a lot of healing together, a lot of growth together. The compatibility being Six of Wands is a major yes. It's a major yes. It's a victory relationship. This is a relationship that needed to happen. I feel like you guys needed to be together. It feels like, I want to say like it feels like medicine, and I'm getting my goosebumps that come across the chest and down the arms. It feels like, so when I feel that energy and it kind of like goes down the arms like that, it gives me the impression that within this relationship, you guys were just so giving to each other. It was very, it's Six of Wands. It's a victorious, passionate relationship. There's passion, compassion, there's celebration, there's joy, there's, in the midst of all this loss, how else would you be able to keep someone up, raise someone up, you know? It doesn't feel like while there was a lot of loss, you two were still able to experience a lot of joy together. So very compatible relationship. Very, very compatible relationship so far. So what were challenges? What were some challenges of this relationship? Challenges. Princess of Cups in reverse. Yes, this is a past life reading. So this reading draws upon a past life that's closely relating to your life here and now for the purpose of bringing you deep spiritual messages that could be very eye-opening for you in this life. It might be able to provide some sort of insight or clarity on a matter that you might have been going through or have gone through in the past. It could provide validation. Maybe there's something that you've always thought, like, I've had to have experienced this before, and then finding out that you have, in fact, just being validated is very healing in and of itself. So this is meant to draw. So my intention when I go into these past lives is for the purpose of pulling out important information for you here and now. Challenges is the Princess of Cups in reverse. Challenge, Princess of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I just feel like overall this past life, the main challenge that you two faced was the loss, the emotional hits that you guys had to take all the time. It just felt like an emotional blow after blow with this one here. I wonder where you lived. Where you lived feels very chaotic. It feels very unsafe. So it feels very much like you're always like in defense. You're always like ready and waiting for something. That's what the vibe I'm getting. This relationship has worked by virtue of you two being able to be each other's rock. It just feels very balanced. Even through everything that you guys experienced, that you guys were put through as a couple, that you guys witnessed together as a couple, that actually true, but that's where I'm living now. Are you okay? I'm sweating. And it's not even hot out yet. Yeah, the emotional energy around you guys in general was the challenge, the main challenge. I don't like the area that I'm living in. I'm sorry. You know, your home is your sanctuary. It's where you need to feel safe. And when you don't feel safe, I sympathize. I can't. And he doesn't either. Like, I want to be like, I don't even know what kind of advice to give you guys right now. Like, the housing market is so insane. You know, like, where do you go? I'm very sorry. My heart goes out to you, and I want to send you all the opportunities I want an opportunity to come to you so that you may be able to either find a safer place to live, or an opportunity that comes to make the space you're at already safer. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much for participating, Lori, and I wish you all the best, and I hope that your situation turns around. So the next on my list is Manulia. I was trying to figure out how to say it. Manulia, are you in the house? Okay, hello, hello, beautiful. Just gonna see if I missed anything. I was on your FIP. Yay! I like being on the For You page. Oh my god, I got 5,000 likes, you guys. You guys are so beautiful. Thank you for following. Everyone who's been following and sharing my live, I just want to take a moment and tell you guys I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. This is Moon Over Meadow. We're a group of young women and single. I'm a single mom. One of our fellow ladies is a mother herself, and we started this small business together, and we're just trying to get out there and spread the love to everyone. So I appreciate every share, every comment, every like really matters, and I want to express my gratitude. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Hey, Manulia, is there, would you like me to, I'll keep addressing you by that unless there's another way you would prefer that I address you. Sending you lots of love. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was on yours too, Chels? Oh, you guys. Manolia. Okay, Manolia is perfect. Manolia. Okay, so what are you most interested in learning more about today? Do you want to know more about love, career, friends and family, or spirituality? Career. Okay. So no one's done career yet today. I'm excited. Okay. So I'm going to read the 3 readings off to you, and you can tell me which one is calling your name. That topic is very present in my life at the moment, so I'm curious. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see what I can pull for you. So the first spread, what was your job or career in this past life? What were your talents and hobbies? What was your thing? What did you like to do? And what was your financial role in this past life? Spread number 2, how did you feel about your career path? How has your work affected you in this past life? And what lesson in relation to work and career did you learn? Spread number 3, how did you feel truly about your financial situation in this past life? What was your relationship like with money? And what financial lessons did you learn in this past life? Hello, nice piercing. Thank you! I got it, I just got it pierced like maybe just over a month ago. I love it too. I got it pierced just over a month ago, and it's a little opal, a little fake diamond there. You're gonna pick number 1? Perfect. Hey. So, number one, where did I put my pen? Okay. So, moving on. So, without further ado, I shall connect to you. Hey? What was your career in this past life? What was your career in this past life? The devil. What was your career? It's definitely out of the box, out of the ordinary, not what the rest are doing per se. And even if you are doing something that other people are doing, it's hella different and out of the box thinking. I want to say it's something even that you might have been slightly afraid to try or even announce that you were considering doing. But it really, really, really does make you excited. It really does deeply intrigue you. And so just do it. I want to say in this past life, you experienced some judgment for your career choice. What was it? What was it? I want to say it's like sex education, which would be completely taboo for literally anything past yesterday. Even today it's taboo. But I feel like sexual education of some kind. I'm feeling very much, I hear like yoga, but not yoga. It's giving spiritual vibes. Healing through sex education of some kind. Very out of the box, not what others were doing. And I want to say, while yes, there was a lot of harsh judgment, you were very successful. Oh God, you were very successful. Hey. What were your talents and hobbies? What was your thing? What was your thing in this past life? What was your talent? What was your hobby? therapist of some kind. Six of Wands in reverse. What were you doing? Six of Wands in reverse. What's your hobby? What was your thing? What was your passion? Definitely something with your hands. You really like to create, make mud, pottery, or working with clay or something is what I'm feeling. Like you really liked to create with your hands. The dirtier, the better, I'm feeling. If it was muddy and sloppy, it was thrilling. That's something that you really like to do. I see it very much being very relaxing. And I just see like a room full of pottery and that kind of equipment. That's what I feel. Okay. And what was your financial role in this past life? What was your financial role? Conservative household. No, I can't even say the word sex. And I'm telling you, I feel like sexual liberation is in your DNA. I feel like at some point, and I'm getting chills, but not chills, sorry, like goosebumps that go all the way up the base of my, all the way up my spine, starting from my tailbone. This talks to me of feeling liberated, getting a backbone, a spine that stands up really straight, as to say, like, I feel like there's something coming very soon in this lifetime for you. I feel like that's just part of it. And if you're being suppressed in that specific way, I feel like that's something to explore for sure. I definitely feel like that's something to explore in whatever way you feel comfortable, right? So I'm sorry. What was your financial role in this past life? What was your financial role? Okay. 10 of Cups. Financial role in this past life, you were a boss-ass bitch. Okay? I feel like your liberation is the key to your abundance. Your liberation is the key to your success, your growth, your expansion. And I have goosebumps that just went all the way up my chest and up my face like this. So this is telling me, like, this is making me feel like liberated, like finally, like I just feel so like full of electricity within my skin. Like I don't know how else to describe it. So this 10 of Cups is talking about feeling whole, feeling liberated, feeling abundant, and the cups are very emotional. So feeling fulfilled, feeling like the world is your oyster, you know, when you feel like if you're playing Mario Kart and you hit that little pad where it like catapults you forward, there's that feeling of like nothing can stop me. I am exactly where I need to be and I gotta keep going. Yes, that's so on point. I'm actually a feminist and got a lot of back push in my family, as one would in a conservative family. I went single for 5 years and my parents were like, "Are you a lesbian?" As though, first of all, this like that would be the worst thing in the world. But no, I'm connecting to myself. I'm also not one, but I'm, you know, like how rude to just be like, must be because of something like that. Repressive people are always going to repress. It challenges their prehistoric way of thinking, and that's scary. Your energy here feels very much like breakthrough energy. Feels very much like liberation. Like I said, like I just feel like I have electricity all over my skin. So how fitting that this is the area that you're going. You're going to feel that back push, but each step that you take confidently in yourself, in the direction that your heart is pulling you in, it's going to be unlocking your blessings and your abundance, and you're just going to be experiencing more joy in your life. That doesn't mean you're not going to come up against anybody who has something nasty to say to you, right? There's always going to be those people there, but with each confident step forward, you can only reach 10 of Cups. Or no, you can only expect to have 10 of Cups come to you. You're going to reach beyond 10 of Cups, right? But if you want to bring all those blessings into you, keep stepping into yourself more and more authentically. Get to know yourself more, stay on this journey, and allow things to unfold organically. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that could have resonated. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you everyone that joined me today and participated in readings. I go live every Wednesday and Saturday. And I used to do them in the evenings at 10, but my internal clock switched and I got really exhausted by the evening, and I started going to bed at like a decent time all of a sudden. And so I'm switching them to morning afternoons. So you can catch me on live on Moon Over Meadow Wednesdays and Saturdays for free readings. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome. I'm going to head off. I'm going to go check in on the boys, check in on my daughter, and see how life inside the house is going. Thanks again, everyone, for participating. That was so unique. I am so happy, and I can't wait to meet you guys for the next one. And just because you got a free reading today doesn't mean you can't get another free reading the next time. It's just only one per day. So if you catch me, we will be uploading all these lives to our YouTube channel, and mine will be uploaded under my name, a playlist of my name, and one for each of the other people here at Moon Over Meadow. So if you wanted to catch that reading again, if you didn't get to take any notes or do a screen record yourself, it will be uploaded to the YouTube channel, usually by the next day, if not today. So, okay, I love you guys. Thank you again, and I hope you have a beautiful, blessed Saturday.